Hello everyone. Today is Catholic Litany of Martyrs for March 28th. For those men and women who joyfully sacrifice their lives for the love of the faith, for the love of God, for the love of Jesus Christ. So we'll start off with a reading. Reading is from the Gospel according to St. John. Glory to you, O Lord. Before the feast day of the Passover, Jesus knew that the hour was approaching when he would pass from this world to the Father. And since he had always loved his own who were in the world, he loved them unto the end. And when the meal had taken place, when the devil had now put into the heart of Judas Iscariot, the son of Simon, to betray him, knowing that the Father had given all things into his hands, and that he came from God and was going to God, he rose up from the meal, and he set aside his vestments. And when he had received a towel, he wrapped it around himself. Next he put water into a shallow bowl, and he began to wash the feet of the disciples and wipe them with the towel with which he was wrapped. And then he came to Simon Peter, and Peter said to him, Lord, would you wash my feet? And Jesus responded and said to him, What I am doing you do not now understand, but you shall understand it afterwards. Peter said to him, You shall never wash my feet. And Jesus answered him, If I do not wash you, you will have no place with me. Simon Peter said to him, Then Lord, not only my feet, but also my hands and my head. Jesus said to him, He who is washed need only wash his feet, and then he will be entirely clean. And you are clean, but not all. For he knew which one would betray him. For this reason he said, You are not all clean. And so after he washed their feet and received his vestments, when he had sat down at table again, he said to them, Do you know what I have done for you? You call me teacher and Lord, and you speak well, for so I am. Therefore, if I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also ought to wash the feet of one another. For I have given you an example, so that just as I have done for you, so also you should do. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. And now the list of those who have given their lives joyfully for this faith. The Litany of Martyrs for March 28th. St. John of Capstan, Confessor, who was mentioned on the 23rd of October at Caesarea in Palestine. The birthday of the holy martyrs Priscus and Malchus and Alexander. In the persecution of Valerian, they were dwelling in the suburbs of Caesarea, but knowing that in the city the heavenly crown of martyrdom was to be gained, and burning with the divine ardor of faith, they go to the judge of their own accord, rebuke him for shedding the blood of the faithful in torrents, and are forthwith condemned to be devoured by beasts for the name of Christ. At Tarsus in Cilicia, the holy martyrs Castor and Dorotheus. In Africa, the holy martyrs Rogatus, Successus, and 16 others. At Rome, St. Sixtus III, Pope and Confessor. At Norcia, the abbot St. Speus, a man of extraordinary patience, whose soul at his departure from this life was seen by all his brethren to ascend to heaven in the shape of a dove. At Calonne in France, the demise of St. Gontran King, who devoted himself to exercises of piety, renounced the pomps of the world, and bestowed his treasures and churches on churches and the poor. And here is a list of all those. This is a list of all those that offered their Lord the ultimate sacrifice. Let's offer the prayer to Saint Michael. Sancte Michael Arcangele, defendenos in prelio, contra nequitiam insidiosus diaboli est oppressorium. Imperatili Deo supplices te precamur. Tu quae princias malitiae celestis satana maliosque spiritus malignos, qui ad perditionem animarum pervacantur in mundo, divina virtute, in infernum detrude. Amen and amen.